Introducing PEZA's newest payment service, the Philippine Economic Zone Authority's electronic payment and collection system. In partnership with PayMyEG Philippines Incorporated, market leader in electronic solutions championing government services online automation. An easier, convenient, and safer way for members to pay fees and transactions. Through this partnership, PEZA is now able to provide its members a safe and efficient online payment facility to conveniently settle and pay various fees, which includes advance payment, fines and penalties, administration fees, import cargo processing fee, registration application fee, start of commercial operation application fee, expansion of production capacity application fee, letter of authority processing fee, constructive or indirect export processing fee, availment of incentives processing fee, certification or true copies processing fee, footnote, PEZA seal, and new project application fee. With numerous payment options available such as credit or debit cards, Gcash, bank transfer, or via 80,000 plus cash payment counters nationwide. Aligned with the vision of a digital Philippines, this new e-government payment solution provides PEZA-registered clients, our enterprises, our developers, and our clients as a whole with a more efficient, accessible, convenient, and safer way to settle and pay for their fees and transactions securely and swiftly. In partnership with MYEG, this newly acquired online payment system will ease transactions and improve the overall experience of its members. The Philippine Economic Zone Authority, your investment destination in Asia. Introducing PEZA's newest payment service, the Philippine Economic Zone Authority's electronic payment and collection system. In partnership with PayMyEG Philippines Incorporated, market leader in electronic solutions championing government services online automation. An easier, convenient, and safer way for members to pay fees and transactions. Through this partnership, PEZA is now able to provide its members a safe and efficient online payment facility to conveniently settle and pay various fees, which includes advance payment, fines and penalties, administration fees, import cargo processing fee, registration application fee, start of commercial operation application fee, expansion of production capacity application fee, letter of authority processing fee, constructive or indirect export processing fee, availment of incentives processing fee, certification or true copies processing fee, footnote, PEZA seal, and new project application fee. With numerous payment options available such as credit or debit cards, Gcash, bank transfer, or via 80,000 plus cash payment counters nationwide. Aligned with the vision of a digital Philippines, this new e-government payment solution provides PEZA-registered clients, our enterprises, our developers, and our clients as a whole with a more efficient, accessible, convenient, and safer way to settle and pay for their fees and transactions securely and swiftly. In partnership with MYEG, This newly acquired online payment system will ease transactions and improve the overall experience of its members. The Philippine Economic Zone Authority, your investment destination in Asia. Introducing PEZA's newest payment service, the Philippine Economic Zone Authority's electronic payment and collection system. In partnership with Paymaya Philippines Incorporated, market leader in electronic solutions championing government services online automation. An easier, convenient, and safer way for members to pay fees and transactions. Through this partnership, PEZA is now able to provide its members a safe and efficient online payment facility to conveniently settle and pay various fees, which includes advance payment, fines and penalties, administration fees, import cargo processing fee, registration application fee, start of commercial operation application fee, expansion of production capacity application fee, letter of authority processing fee, constructive or indirect export processing fee, availment of incentives processing fee, certification or true copies processing fee, footnote, PEZA seal, and new project application fee. With numerous payment options available such as credit or debit cards, Gcash, bank transfer, or via 80,000 plus cash payment counters nationwide. Aligned with the vision of a digital Philippines, this new e-government payment solution provides PEZA-registered clients, our enterprises, our developers, and our clients as a whole with a more efficient, accessible, convenient, and safer way to settle and pay for their fees and transactions securely and swiftly. In partnership with MYEG, this newly acquired online payment system will ease transactions and improve the overall experience of its members. The Philippine Economic Zone Authority, your investment destination in Asia.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. A pleasant Thursday to everyone. Welcome to PEZA-MYEG's Forum on Electronic Payment and Collection System for ecozone locators. To formally start our program, we will now flash a video for the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayang mabiliw, pelas ng sinanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiging, sa manlulupig, di ka masisingin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bukaw, may nilagang tula, tawid sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisat ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan
Once again, good afternoon to everyone joining us here today for our virtual event. Welcome to PEZA and MYEG's Forum on Electronic Payment and Collection System for our ecozone locators. I am Karen Fernandez from Corporate Communications Division of PEZA's Promotions and Public Relations Group, and I am truly pleased to facilitate this virtual forum today. Flashed on your screens is our program flow. As you can see, we have a full-packed program in just 1.5 hours. We hope that you will learn a lot from today's forum as you give us your full and undivided attention. To begin, please allow me to welcome and acknowledge the presence of our esteemed guests and delegates from PEZA and MYEG. PEZA Director General Charito B. Plaza, MNSA, PhD. Together with her is PEZA Deputy Director General for Finance and Administration, DDG Justo Porfirio LLU 5. Good afternoon, sir. On the part of MYEG, virtually present here are Chief Executive Officer of MYEG Philippines Incorporated, Anne Margaret T. Saldana. Good afternoon, ma'am. And joining her here as well are MYEG Philippines Business Development Manager Al Raniola, MYEG Philippines Project Manager Sir Elmer Dequilia, and Paymaya Philippines Government Sector Lead Ms. Maria Rogelio Nunez. And of course, PEZA Management Committee, PEZA Zone Managers and Zone Administrators, and most importantly, our valued and esteemed PEZA locators and stakeholders. In behalf of PEZA, we enthusiastically welcome you all, and good afternoon. To give his welcome address to PEZA's recently launched e-payment system, let us all hear from our brilliant, vigorous, and respected Deputy Director General for Finance and Administration, DDG Justo Porfirio LLU 5. Sir?
Yeah, thank you, Karen. Good afternoon, everybody, to our guests, most especially our guests from MYEG, as well as our representatives of our locator companies and developers, as well as PEZA officials who have joined us physically and virtually. In line with the government's digital transformation strategy and PEZA's own goals to automate its systems, the authority signed a memorandum of agreement with MYEG Philippines Incorporated for an e-payment system for the authority. In our drive for agility, we are happy to announce that the PEZA Electronic Payment and Collection System, the PEPCS, was developed and launched way back September 13, 2021. This is also to develop better ways to provide services to our clients, locators, and developers in response to the challenges of the pandemic. The PEPCS is also in line with the Public Act 11032, or the Ease of Doing Business and the Efficient Government Services Delivery Act, which aims to improve transaction systems and procedures in the government. It also improves transparency, accountability, and good governance as PEZA's brand of service. In addition to this, a Memorandum Circular number 2021-50, dated September 6, 2021, was issued pursuant to the authority's continuing effort towards computerization of its processes and the ease of doing business by providing an alternative online mode of payment. Clients and other PEZA partners need not go to the PEZA office to physically pay fees for registration, permits, and other transactions. Now they can simply log in online and do their transactions from the comfort of their own offices if even their own homes, if on a work from home setup. This can also ease the queue for physical payments by PEZA's more than 4,000 locator companies. Through PEZA and MYEG's partnerships, there are various means now of payment that PEZA clients and partners can take advantage of, such as Gcash, Paymaya, credit, debit card, bank transfers, and cash to 80,000 plus payment through 80,000 plus payment counters nationwide. The service addresses PEZA's previous limitation, wherein its members can only do transactions during office hours, while experiencing a long queue at the cashier's office either via cash or company checks. So as of October 21, PEZA hosts 415 economic zones and 4,670 locator companies that directly employ 1.7 million workers. MYEG PH, on the other hand, is the market leader in electronic solutions, championing government services online automation, and has been providing e-government services in both Malaysia and the Philippines for more than 20 years through its technology platform encompassing the internet, automation, big data, and electronic payments. We highly encourage our clients to maximize this payment channel to limit the face-to-face transactions in the office, and we hope that we can eventually ease everyone into this new payment system. In closing, I therefore welcome our clients and representatives of our clients and encourage them to seek or ask all the necessary questions to clarify all issues and concerns for the smooth implementation of this electronic payment system. Good afternoon and welcome everybody.
Thank you very much, Sir DDGJP, for that outstanding welcome address and for your confident support to this day's virtual forum and PEZA's e-payment system. To our locators who are watching us live on our YouTube channel, I'm sure you all have your questions, but in the interest of time, you may park and submit us your questions and concerns in advance via chat box, which are available on PEZA's YouTube channel live. And now, to give us her message on the PEZA-MYEG e-payment platform, our ever-dynamic PEZA Director General Charito B. Plaza has sent us her video message of her support to today's PEZA-MYEG endeavors. Let us all watch PEZA Director General's video message.
May I acknowledge Ann Margaret Saldana, the Chief Executive Officer of MYEG Philippines, Inc., to the MYEG Philippines team, to the PEZA locator companies representatives who are joining us today, to the PEZA Management Committee, my esteemed and hardworking deputies, heads, promotions and public relations group and staff, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am very pleased that we will be conducting this online forum today in partnership with our MYEG Philippines team. This is another step forward in the pursuit of realizing the ease of doing business as mandated by Republic Act number 11032, or the Ease of Doing Business and Efficient Government Services Delivery Act of 2019. As you may know, PEZA and Paymaya Philippines, Inc. signed a Memorandum of Agreement last February 18, 2021, which is in line with the agency's goal to assist its locator companies, especially during this time of pandemic, by providing an alternative online mode of payment. The MOA sign is also in line with the government's digital transformation strategy and PEZA's goal to automate its systems. MYEG has provided PEZA a platform of great convenience to facilitate its online payments, which will help lessen breaches and corruption when done manually in the bureaucracy. Gone are the days when clients and other PEZA partners have no choice but to go to the PEZA office to physically pay fees for registration, permits, and other transactions. Now, as an alternative or option, clients can simply log online and do payments from the comfort of their own offices and even in their own homes if on a work from home setup. This can also ease the queue for physical payments by PEZA's more than 4,000 locator companies. Payment that can be done online includes advance payment, fines and penalties, administrative fees, import cargo processing fee, registration application fee, the start of commercial operation application fee, expansion of production capacity application fee, the letter of authority processing fee, the constructive or indirect export processing fee, the availment of incentives processing fee, the certification or true copies processing fee, both note and new project application fees. Additionally, there are also various means of payment that our clients and PEZA partners can take advantage of, such as Gcash, Paymaya, credit or debit card, bank transfer, and cash to 80,000 pesos plus payment counters nationwide. This forum that we will be conducting today will serve as a guide and help to PEZA's valued partners and clients in order to assist them to use the new, safe, and easy digital payment platform as alternative to physical payments. We hope that these will be able to answer any questions or concerns that you might have regarding this new e-payment system. While e-payment is not mandatory and serves as an option to our clients as means to pay in PEZA, I am encouraging this e-payment scheme as we now work and live in the new normal for ease of doing business and easy consolidation of payments. I believe that this online forum will be of great assistance to PEZA locator companies in order to assist them into a faster and more convenient way of doing business. I wish everyone a great and a successful day of learning. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am DG, for your vision and leadership for establishing PEZA's electronic payment system. As we move along to our next speaker, we will now hear MYEG's Philippines' warm message to our locators in support to our today's venture. Allow me to please call MYEG Philippines Business Development Manager, Mr. Al Ranyola, for the introduction of MYEG Philippines Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Anne Margaret Saldana. Sir?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to introduce to you our Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Anne Margaret Saldana, to give a short message to all attendees.
Hello, good afternoon to Brigadier General Charito Plaza. Thank you so much for that very nice welcome for this event. Of course, to all the different PEZA officials, PEZA directors, the locators, and the PEZA zones So thank you for attending this forum. It's really an honor for us to have a partner like PEZA for these e-government services that we have. We've said that a lot of times in the past. Our mandate is really to the automation of government services, and to have a partner like PEZA is really something that is an honor for something like MYEG. And since we have launched last September, I'm sure there were a lot of different payment channel options that we have provided already, PEZA, from the likes of our OTC channels, from also the partners from Gcash and Paymaya, who is also here at this event, and also the different credit card partners that we have. We are continuously increasing those payment channels. Sooner, I think we have also recently activated GrabPay, Maybank, and also other payment OTC channels that we will add on to the network before the year ends. First, I'd like to also thank PEZA for continuously engaging us with the different zones and the different locators. We have also provided different support to the team in making sure that the zones, the locators are aware of the new electronic payment and collection system that we have developed together with PEZA. Today, of course, we are serving more than 4,000 locators of PEZA, and hopefully you will be able to use the platform that we have created, that we have developed. And as mentioned a while ago, is that our goal is really to do the ease of doing business, really to help remove the pain points of the citizens in doing online transactions, online. We'd also like to thank you for allowing us to do the training and the briefing today with the different locators, and for us to be able to share with you again. Although we have done it before last August, we'd like to do this again to be able to give you that awareness on how you can use our payment platforms, the new payment channels that we have added also to the network. And of course, giving also the opportunity for Paymaya to be able to teach our different groups on how they can pay via the Paymaya services. So I'd like, of course, the training will be a briefing about MYEG, our services, the different payment platforms, and also together with how you can use the electronic payment channel. So with that, apart from this, I know that our team will also be working on the new different developments with PEZA, like the integration with the BASP platforms, and also the integration with the JCPO, that hopefully we can add more and more processing fees using the platform of PEZA MYEG's electronic payment and collection system. So thank you once again for inviting us and for allowing MYEG to present the platform today to the different locators. So maraming salamat po, and you can expect more support from MYEG in terms of how we can improve the ease of doing business, how we can add more payment channels, and how we can also add more different processing fees to the platform that we have just developed. Thank you, Paul.
All right, thank you so much, and the warmest gratitude for your very profound and supportive message, MYEG CEO, Ma'am Saldana. Today's forum is indeed a testament to the commitment and partnership of PEZA and MYEG towards the continuous attainment of the ease of doing business as mandated by Republic Act number 11032, or the Ease of Doing Business and Efficient Government Services Delivery Act of 2019. Moving forward, to give us an introduction about MYEG, what it does, as well as a brief overview of PEZA and MYEG partnership, I now call again MYEG Philippines Business Development Manager, Mr. Al Reniola. Hi, sir, you have now the floor.
Hi, again, good afternoon, everyone, especially to the PEZA officials and to the PEZA locators. Today, I'm going to introduce to you MYEG Philippines. About MYEG Philippines, currently, we are the market leader and pioneer in electronic government service. A lot of people think that we're just a payment gateway, but we're not. Payment is just 1% of what we can do. Our main competencies is really to develop and automate system, even the most complex requirements of any government agency and private sector alike. Like in NBI, we have developed the online application and online renewal system that already includes a door-to-door delivery service of all the clearance. Gone were the days that you need to queue on long lines to get a clearance. Now you can already renew and get your clearance at the comfort of your home. We also work with the ICT. They have developed the EPBLS and EPTAS for LGUs, and they use our payment gateway for that purpose. We also in partner with Land Bank of the Philippines via their LinkThis portal, which is connected to our MYEG payment gateway, particularly on their over-the-counter cash payment options. For PhilHealth, our payment gateway is connected to their platform to also accept payment of contribution. And for PEZA, we have developed their own payment platform for the payment of their locators. For BIR, they are using the MYEG portal as their website to accept BIR taxes payment using our payment gateways. Yeah. Next slide, please. Also introduce to you our parent company in Malaysia. About MYEG Malaysia. The company started in year 2000, and in that year they started already automating the Malaysian Road Transport Department services. And in the span of 16 years, they are now servicing almost 80% of government agencies in Malaysia. And in year 2010, MYEG was ranked among top 100 publicly listed companies in Malaysian Corporate Government Index. And the year after that, in 2011, MYEG was recognized by Forbes magazine as one of the best companies under 1 billion in Asia. And in year 2017, MYEG Malaysia entered the Philippine market via a partnership with a Philippine company called iPay Commerce Ventures, and that's the start of MYEG Philippines. Just to show you the state of business and services here in the Philippines, you can see it's really manual, time-consuming. It's really tedious to transact to any government services. Next slide, please. At MYEG, we really consider safety during this COVID-19 pandemic. Now MYEG widen its reach. We are not just enabling government institutions, we are also enabling private institutions and private businesses with our 80,000 partners nationwide. Our payment gateway is really safer, faster, and more secure way to handle transactions for your business. Our payment gateway accepts payment directly at your website. It has a centralized financial hub. If it's safe, secure, and reliable, it will definitely increase your sales and business presence. And we have really do an ease of integration and deployment. This is to show our current gateway partners. Here you see for over-the-counter, we have 7-Eleven, we have SM, Cebuana, and for mobile e-wallet, we have Gcash, Paymaya, and we have a newly added partner, GrabPay. And for bank transfer and deposit, we have some of the leading banks partner with us. We have BPI, RCBC, Union Bank, and newly added is Maybank. For credit cards, we also partner with Visa and MasterCard, which is the commonly used credit cards. Here you can see we have really payments presence in all areas in the Philippines. Like what I said a while ago, we are not just a payment gateway. really our main competencies is really automation. These are some of the automation projects that we did. The NBI renewal of their application and registration. We also have the EPBLS of the ICT and the PEZA electronic payment and collection system. MYG also has other COVID-19 services. We have MyQR, a scan and go check-in system. We also have MySafe Travel, a screening and accommodation arrangement service. We also have MyHealthPass, a vaccination information management system. We also have a Zero Prep Saliva RT-PCR testing. And we are the sole distributor of Shifei vaccine, the first halal COVID vaccine in Malaysia. And lastly, we have Breathonics, a breathalyzer machine which also used for COVID-19 screening tests in Malaysia. How we can help? Just contact. My contact number is there and my email address. I'm going to turn you over now to our project manager for technical development, Mr. Elmer Bikila, who will going to show to you how the payment is being made in actual. Go ahead, Sir Elmer.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good afternoon to all PEZA officials and to all the creators. Before we proceed to the demo, we'd like to give you some little background about the EPCS system, especially those locators still doing the manual payment to PEZA. So currently we have two PEZA online, one for the admin, wherein dito po nag-create ng OP record, and then also the portal for members, na dito naman po nagbabayad yung mga locators po natin. Okay? So, all right, next slide please. Okay, now, once you receive the OP number from PEZA admin, then you have to go to https://epay.peza.gov.ph/PEZA. So this is the official portal for PEZA members. Okay, then log in using the received OP number, and then the locators can review the payment details. And once all the particulars are good, then you can proceed to the next slide, the payment gateway page. Okay. So from there, you can select your preferred payment channels like mobile wallet, bank transfer, credit card, and over the counter. Okay. Then let's say we select the credit card payment, then we just follow the instructions, typing the credit card name, the credit card number, and the CVC, and then also the OTP number. Okay. Then once you proceed, the payment success page will appear. Okay. Then to secure the payments and records, the members will also receive 2 email notifications, one for the transaction success email and then the payment confirmation email. Okay. All right. So now the most exciting part here is the actual demo on how to use the system. So I will show first let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now? Okay. All right. First, I'm going to show first how to create OP. No? So dito kasi nag-start yung system natin. So after the PEZA admin received the request from the locators, now mag-create na po siya ng OP. So this one. Okay. Let's say the company requested is, let's say, Amigo Mall. So just type here the email address. So this one kasi is kay ano to, no? PEZA admin to. Nagpa-facilitate po ito. So I just want to show lang para makita po ng mga locators natin paano nag-start yung process po natin. No? Once na in-rate na yung transaction, yung OP, so makaka-receive po kasi tayo ng email. Okay? Then add the particular. Let's say the processing fees, we have to select the sub-particular. Let's say the amount is 1,300. Okay? And then click add. So yan po. Ito po yung PEZA admin po natin. No? Then i-click niya lang po yung submit button. Okay. So nag-create na po ng transaction details. Yung OP number po niya is ito na po. 10 digit po siya. Okay. So expect for the locators na nag-request po ng record na yon is makaka-receive po siya ng email. Okay. So this one. So ito na po yung order payment niya. So pati yung details ng ginawa ng PEZA admin natin is naka-email din po sa kanya. And then ito na po, papasok na po tayo here. So ilalagin lang po natin dito yung OP number na na-create po para sa atin. 251. Okay. So ito na po. So once na after natin ma-review yung details, mas okay yung lahat ng information natin, no, the particulars. So just click the terms and condition, and then click the next button. All right. So very easy lang po siya, no? And then it will show the payment gateway na po. So here, so the members can select either mobile wallet, over the counter, credit card, and bank transfer. So first, I'm going to demo first the mobile wallet. Let's say the Paymaya. So just the partners po natin, Paymaya. Then click the next, the proceed button. So as you can notice, the convenience fee is also here. So kasama na rin siya aside from the amount. So the members notified about the total amount na babayaran niya. Okay? So it's very transparent po tayo. Then click the proceed button, then click OK. All right. So for Paymaya, you can select either pwede natin i-scan siya kung may mobile apps po tayo ng Paymaya, or if we want to pursue these transactions via web, just select this Paymaya button. Okay, so type here the account, the Paymaya account, and then also the password. Oh, sorry. And then click login. So yan po, makaka-receive po tayo ng OTP. Let's say 1256. So yan na po yung total amount niya. Then click the confirm payment. So very easy lang po, no? Using the Paymaya, okay na po, nakapag-transact na po tayo. And then expect that you will receive an email notification, yung sinabi natin kanina, no? Na dalawang email to. One for the transaction status, and then the other one is the payment confirmation. So ito yung nagsiserve ng as parang OR na po natin. Now, once we receive the payment confirmation for a specific OP number, ito na rin yung serve as OR po natin. No, recognized by PEZA. Okay. So next one, I will show you naman other payment channel, no? So I already created na po may mga inanda na akong mga OP number. So hindi na po tayo, para hindi na po magtagal, no? So I just show lang po yung paano lang mag-create ng OP. But for succeeding demo is created na po yung mga OP na yun. Okay, let's say this one naman, meron po tayong car pass fees. So click lang po yung accept the terms and condition, then click next. So this one naman, I'm going to choose the Grab. So ito po yung latest partners po natin for the mobile wallet. So click the proceed button. Okay. So and then just type your enrolled mobile number for the GrabPay. Next button, and then you will receive the 6-digit verification code. All right. 765. So almost similar din yung payment methods ng Paymaya and GrabPay, no? So unlike kay Gcash, meron pa pong MPIN number na hiningi. So okay, then click next the pay button. So this environment po kasi is in the UAT side. So in the production, expect niyo po na mas mabilis po yung performance po niya. Then now, so after nyan, makaka-receive na ulit tayo ng 2 notification email from our EPCS system. No? So yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to demo naman the other channel like the OTC. So sa OTC kasi iba po ang setup po nito, no? Hindi siya real time in a sense na within but that period is makukuha na agad natin yung confirmation email. Dito kasi it depends doon sa nagbayad kung kailan siya pupunta doon sa over the counter natin na partners. Okay? So let's say so this one naman is the amount fee is 2,500. Then just click the accept terms and condition, then click next. Okay, this time I'm going to choose the over the counter. So pupunta let's say ako kay Cebuana. So may mas malapit na Cebuana sa amin. So dito ako magbabayad ngayon. Okay. So kasi meron ako cash payment. So wala akong, let's say, I don't have any accounts from Paymaya, GrabPay, or Gcash. Even I don't have a credit card account, no? So let's say, ang options lang natin is cash. So punta ako kay Cebuana and then click proceed button. So from here, ang difference po niya, bibigyan ka po ng reference number, no? Ito po yung dadalhin natin to the, let's say kung pinili natin na OTC is let's say si Palawan, no? So makaka-receive naman tayo ng email nito. So you just print lang po ito and then ibibigay lang po natin doon sa store. Let's say this one. So for demo purposes, I'm going to, let's say pumunta na tayo ngayon kay Palawan. So nasa cashier na tayo kunyari. No? We assume na nasa cashier na tayo. So i-change ko siya into success. Ibig sabihin, let's say nakabayad na tayo. Then click approve. So ito po, no, for clarification lang, itong step na to, hindi po ito gagawin ng PEZA locators, no. Pinapakita ko lang po na kapag gumamit tayo ng OTC, bibigyan lang po tayo ng reference number. And that reference number, ito po yung ibibigay natin o ipapakita natin dun sa store o sa over the counter na pinili natin. Okay? So after nyan, let's say nakapagbayad na kayo doon kay Palawan, so makaka-receive na rin po tayo ng email dito. So yung the transaction status and then also the payment confirmation. So ganun lang din po ka-easy si OTC. So bibigay lang po natin yung reference number dun sa over the counter na sinelect natin, and then that's it. Magbibigay lang po tayo ng cash payment. And then automatic makaka-receive na po ng email ko notification sa email natin once na nag-paid na po tayo dun sa branch na yun. Okay? So my last demo for this channel naman is about kay credit card naman po tayo. Okay. And click submit. So ito naman po, no? Let's say, ang gusto naman natin is credit card. Ayaw na natin pumunta pa sa labas para magbayad sa any OTC natin. So gusto lang natin, gamitin natin yung credit card account natin. So just click the credit card po and then just type your name. Let's say, and then the credit card number. Okay, and then the expiry date. Right, and then click the proceed button. Then type also your OTP number, then click proceed. So lahat po ito ng mga payments natin, no? Lahat po is bill time except for the OTC. It depends po kasi kung kailan po tayo pupunta doon sa branch or sa over the counter. So yan po, real time po, naka-receive na po agad ako ng email, ng 2 email notification coming from the EPCS system. Okay? So yan po, the details. Ito na rin po ang magsiserve natin as OR, no? As per PEZA po. Okay. So that's all for my demo. Later po, we have a question and answer po. So, para mabigay ko po sa inyo yung mga instructions how to use the system pa. Okay. Sir Al, I'm good na po. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Raniola, for giving us a very informative introduction of MYEG, and of course, Mr. Dequilia, for that very insightful discussion on PEZA's e-payment and collection systems that is being implemented with MYEG. On behalf of everyone in PEZA, we thank MYEG for being our partner in keeping up with the national government's digital transformation strategy and PEZA's goal to innovate and automate our payment system that would contribute to efficiency, good governance, and ease of doing business. We are all excited to see how it will greatly help and benefit our locators, investors, and clients. We now move forward to the next part of our today's virtual forum. For our final speaker, she is the government senior lead at a well-known financial services and digital payments company in our country, the Paymaya Philippines Inc. She will give us the introduction of Paymaya and how to use it as payment option. Ladies and gentlemen, I now virtually give the floor to Ms. Maria Rochelle Nunez. Ma'am, you now have the floor.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Shelo Nunez from the Government Acquiring Team of Paymaya Philippines. And today I'll be showing you how you can pay for your PEZA payments using Paymaya. So let me just share my presentation. Okay, so can you see my screen? I think it's on now. Okay, so today we will briefly discuss who Paymaya is and Paymaya payments for PEZA. And then later on, we will share how else can we support PEZA locators and other users of the PEZA platform. So Paymaya is a financial services company, and our main mission is really to empower every Filipino and enterprise or consumer to thrive in our new digital economy. So Paymaya is majority owned by the PLDT Group. We are 48% owned by the PLDT Group, and the rest is shared by our foreign investors, which are Cober Kravis, Tencent, and IFC World Bank. So these are just a few of our credentials that allow us to process payments for government agencies like PEZA, of course, in partnership with MYEG. So Paymaya is regulated by the BSP as a non-bank financial institution. We have 3 licenses from the BSP. We are an operator of payment system. We are an electronic money issuer and a remittance and transfer company. We are also the only non-bank issuer and acquirer of principal partner of Visa, MasterCard, JCB, and BankNet. Above all that, we are globally certified by PCI DSS to securely process payments, being the highest data security standard body. Okay, so these are Paymaya's 3 main lines of businesses. Of course, we have our enterprise acquiring business, which allows us to enable businesses and government to accept cashless payments. We also have the biggest agent network with currently over 90,000 Smart Padala and Paymaya Negosyo agents nationwide. And of course, we have our Paymaya mobile app, which currently is the fastest way for anyone to obtain a financial account. So later on, we'll go into detail on how you can use your Paymaya account to pay for PEZA payments and other government payments as well. Okay, so with the Paymaya account, you can have access to the widest add money cash out and cash in touch points. Currently, that's over 40,000, which is twice the number of ATMs nationwide. Also, the Paymaya account comes with a virtual card. So that virtual card can either be a Visa or MasterCard, which is accepted in over 40 million merchants worldwide. So you can use that to pay for transactions even outside of the Philippines. So with the Paymaya app, as mentioned earlier, you will have an app and card like no other. The sign up is very easy. You can finish it in less than a minute. You can add money anytime, whether it be adding money via card or directly from your bank account. Of course, you can use the shop online, aside from paying for government services. You can also use it to scan QR to pay, and of course, this is available on both iOS and Android. Okay, so you can also purchase a separate Paymaya card, which you can link to your Paymaya wallet if you would like to withdraw the funds in your Paymaya account from ATMs nationwide. Okay, so these are just a few of the other use cases of having a Paymaya wallet. Of course, you can pay it online using your virtual card or via Pay with Paymaya. You can use it to pay for any Paymaya POS merchants that accept Pay with Paymaya or Visa or MasterCard. You can also shop from our Maya Mall or in-app shop. We can purchase load, buy gaming pins, treats. You can use it for QR payments. You can send money to fellow Paymaya subscribers, or you can send money bank to bank to via InstaPay and PesoNet to other mobile banking apps account holders. You can also use your Paymaya app to request money in the same way. So we also have a bills payment channel within the Paymaya app, so you can pay for your utilities, your credit cards, your government bills. Okay, so these are just some of our major merchant partners where you can use your Paymaya app or Paymaya wallet to complete your purchases. No? So Paymaya, being an acquirer, we actually dominate the online payment scheme. The online payment scene, having majority of the biggest online merchants such as Lazada, Grab, Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific. So aside from that, we are present in almost every industry. So we are also in food and beverage, telecom, retail, and of course government. So in 2019, we partnered with government, and since then, we have onboarded over 70 government agencies and LGUs equipped with digital payments and disbursements. So our biggest merchants to date are BIR, SSS, Pag-ibig, BPI, PRC, and DFA. Okay, so I would just like to share this short video on our partnership with the government and how we enable government payments. I think I just have to repeat my share, so my screen share, so you can hear the sound. Let me share my screen again. All right.
Sa ganitong panahon, mabilis at convenient na serbisyo para sa taong bayan ang kailangan. Kaya nandito ang Paymaya para tulungan ng gobyerno na paglingkuran ang mga mamamayan. Gawing secure and hassle-free ang pagbabayad ng contributions, permits, clearances, taxes, and more. Kasi lahat ng klase ng cashless payments pwede nang tanggapin with Paymaya. Whether it's for face-to-face transactions with Paymaya 1 at One Lite at Paymaya QR. Or online, gamit ang Paymaya Checkout na maaaring i-integrate sa inyong website. At hindi natatapos ang serbisyong publiko dahil pwede kayo magpadala ng digital payment link through email, text, at sa kahit anong messaging app gamit ang Paymaya Digital Invoice. Lahat ng transaction na gagawin, madaling i-monitor with Paymaya Manager's easy-to-use dashboard. Mabilis din ang settlement of accounts dahil lahat ng matatanggap na payments, nasa account nyo na the next business day. Mas madali na rin ang disbursement of salary ng mga government employees at ang pagdidistribute ng financial assistance sa mga nangangailangan with Paymaya Payout. Hindi dapat nag-aantay ang pagbibigay serbisyo sa taong bayan. Kaya nandito na ang payment solution para sa inyo. Paymaya for every Filipino.
Okay, so that shows most of the payment solutions that we have offered to other government agencies. So now we will go on. We will go into the Paymaya payments for PEZA, which we have enabled in partnership with MyEG, of course. So taking off from Mr. Elmer's presentation, so once you have arrived at the MyEG payment page where you will choose the mode of payment, your preferred mode of payment for your transaction. So if you would like to pay using Paymaya, then you just have to select mobile payments and pick Paymaya. Okay, so this is actually from the production page. So once you select Paymaya, just click proceed and you will be redirected to Paymaya Secure Payment Gateway. So if you can see here on the screen, there are two ways to pay using Paymaya. The first one is by scanning the QR on your screen. So if you're accessing the PEZA platform on your laptop or computer, then it would be convenient for you to pull out your mobile phone and your Paymaya app to just simply scan the QR from your screen, and this will automatically complete the payment transaction. Okay, so as you've noticed, the Paymaya QR on your screen is also QRPH enabled. So what does that mean? That means that you can also pay via QR using any QRPH member bank or any mobile app that is a member of QRPH. So which banks are these currently? That's RCBC, BPI Direct Banco, Union Bank, to name a few. But by next year, most banks will be part of the QRPH initiative. Okay, so the next way to pay with Paymaya is by logging in to pay, or which, as you can see here, it's called Express Checkout. So when you click Express Checkout or log in to pay, you will be redirected to this page, which will prompt you to log in to your Paymaya account using your account credentials. So that can be either your email or mobile number and your account password. Okay. So after inputting your account username and password, you will receive a one-time PIN. So you just have to input the one-time PIN and click proceed to complete the payment transaction. Okay, so then you will be able to view the balance of your account, and you can check if it's sufficient enough to complete the payment transaction, and then confirm payment. Okay, and then afterwards you will receive a notification on your screen that the payment is also successful. So at the same time, you will also receive an SMS notification and transaction receipt via email for your payment transaction. So I think this was also shown in Sir Elmer's presentation earlier. Okay. So what are the benefits of paying using Paymaya? I think the biggest benefit aside from the convenience is that you will be, for every transaction using the Paymaya mobile wallet, you are entitled to receive cashbacks and rewards. So there. So how else can we support you guys? PEZA locators and other users of the PEZA EPCS platform. Um, so what we can do is, for example, if the Paymaya consumer wallet is not enough for your PEZA transactions, you can reach out to us and we can provide you with an upgraded consumer wallet or a power user account. And this will have a higher transaction limit of up to 1 million. So of course, there's no maintaining balance since this is a mobile wallet, and your account will be tagged as a business or enterprise account. For add money to your account, you can add money via InstaPay or PesoNet from any member bank. And of course, you'll have the benefit of enjoying cashbacks and rewards for every payment transaction. Okay, so how do you upgrade to a higher Paymaya mobile limit? Of course, the first requirement is that your Paymaya account should be fully verified, or it should complete the first level of KYC. So how do you verify your Paymaya account? This is just a very, very short video.
Enjoy all the features of the Paymaya app when you upgrade your account. Tap the menu button on the upper left corner of the screen and select Upgrade My Account. Review instructions and tap Next. Prepare your valid IDs and tap Next. Input your name, birth date, and other details that match your ID. And take front and back photos of your valid ID. Record a video selfie following the instructions on the screen. Tap Next. Review your information and tap Submit. Wait for account upgrade confirmation.
We will address your the questions later on, so just you can input the questions in the chat.
Enjoy all the features of the Paymaya app when you upgrade your account. Tap the menu button on the upper left corner of the screen and select Upgrade My Account. Review instructions and tap Next. Prepare your valid IDs and tap Next. Input your name, birth date, and other details that match your ID. And take front and back photos of your valid ID. Record a video selfie following the instructions on the screen. Tap Next. Review your information and tap Submit. Wait for account upgrade confirmation and tap Done. You may check the status of your application by tapping Check My Upgrade Status on the menu. Once your account is successfully upgraded, you may now send money to friends, withdraw money using a Paymaya card, and unlock higher account limits for your Paymaya. Remember, Paymaya and its representatives will never ask for fees, your account password, your online virtual card number, and your one-time PIN when upgrading your account.
Okay, so that's the first step in upgrading your Paymaya wallet with a higher limit. You need to fully verify your account. So next, just need to provide us with the following details so we can process your upgrade request. So that would just be four things. So the first is your registered business name, your Paymaya account name or the account that you will be using to pay for your PEZA transaction, your Paymaya registered mobile number, and the reference number for the account upgrade for us to ensure that the account is upgraded before we increase the limit. So what happens after you do those two things? You will receive a notification on the Paymaya app that your account has been upgraded to KYC1 or the consumer limit, which is 100,000, and subsequently an account limit of 500,000 to 1 million within 24 to 48 hours. So how do you add money to your account? So two most common ways to add money to your Paymaya account, of course, are via InstaPay and PesoNet. The only difference is for InstaPay, there's a maximum transaction limit of 50,000 for every transfer. For PesoNet, there's no transaction limit for the add money transaction. However, it's not real time, so there's usually a cutoff for same day PesoNet transfers. Okay. Okay. So that's PesoNet. So again, I guess that ends our presentation. But if you have any questions or if you encounter any challenges or like any problems with paying for your PEZA transactions using Paymaya, I'm putting our support channels on the screen, so you can contact a hotline for transaction concerns. For Paymaya account upgrade and other account-related concerns, you can contact gov@paymaya.com and support@paymaya.com. Okay, so again, thank you so much for having us today. We can now, I think, open the floor for your questions. So
Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Nunez, for your very informative message and for sharing your videos on the introduction and the usage of Paymaya as payment option for our locators and clients. At this point, I'm very certain that you're all eager to ask questions and to learn more about PEZA's electronic payment and collection system, which is why we are now moving forward to the most exciting part of our program, the open forum. We have received questions in advance from our esteemed locators, and it looks like everyone is actively participating and has been listening well to our speakers. We will now be addressing questions to our respective speakers. Representatives from PEZA, such as Sir DDG JPY, Department Manager Ma'am Nitsabad, and Sir Robert Martinez, as well as the MYEG team, will be very happy to answer all your queries and concerns. To our locators watching us live via YouTube, please feel free to send us your questions on the live chat box. And participants via Zoom come up to send your questions via chat, or you may also raise your hand so we can properly acknowledge you. And without further ado, I am now officially opening the floor for questions. Okay, so for our first question, this is for MYEG. The question is, how to register to these e-payment facilities? Is the posting of payment instant, or it takes how many days for payment to be posted?
Excuse me. Okay, hi ma'am. Good afternoon. So I'm going to answer the first question on how to register to these e-payment facilities. Like I said, using the OP number na pinoprovide po ng PEZA admin, okay, yun po yung gagamitin natin for login. And then, is the posting of payment instant, or it takes how many days for payment to be posted? Actually, it's a real time po. So once the payment transmit the signal to our to PEZA team, it's already in the system na po. No? But on the back end on the PEZA, maybe they will be the one to answer. But based on the OP creation and then the OR, yung OR po kasi serve as yung payment confirmation lang po, no? Serve as OR na po. So it's
it's like a real-time bill po.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Elmer. Do you have a follow-up answer po?
For number 2, how do we refund in case there was a glitch in the system? So I think for the refund, I think Sir Robert can answer that, or Ma'am Risa.
Yes. Good afternoon. In case of the refund, in case, excuse
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon po. Yes, we can hear you well po.
in case of the refund, PEZA will confirm the receipt of payment. And also will refund the same. In case of the glitch, it should be coordinated with the payment channel transaction kung saan sila nagbayad. Next. So,
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon po.
Yes, just to add lang doon sa answer ni Miss Riza on the refund in cases of technical glitch. If the transaction has been validated by MYEG Philippines that the reason for refund is due to technical glitch, automatically MYEG will be the one to process the refund back to the payment channel, and then from payment channel to the customer. That's our standard process, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for answering that. So we move forward to the third question. So the question is for PEZA. Is the online payment channel the only mandatory channel of payment, or can we still pay at the PEZA office if more accessible and to avoid convenience fees?
This is Miss Abadna. It's not mandatory. We can still pay at the PEZA cashiers or SEOs in the zones.
Okay po.
It's
And
just
then
an
for
option for payment. Another
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And then for the next one, again for PEZA, we have been mandated by the BIR to withhold taxes whenever we will pay our suppliers. So what will be the procedures when it comes to the issuance of 2307?
The 2307 should be submitted to PEZA, and yes, the locators can still withhold taxes whenever you pay for your suppliers.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And then for the next two questions is again for PEZA. So the first one is, most of the problems that we have encountered whenever an agency or institution transition to e-payment is the issuance of receipts. So how can we receive the official receipts that has an accreditation or an ATP from the BIR? And then the next one is, will PEZA still issue an official receipt as proof of payment for the PEZA fees paid, such as LOA fee, permit fee, etc.? Otherwise, what proof of payment shall we attach, as this is mandatory required, most especially prior to the issuance of LOA approval?
Well, with regards to that, merong memorandum circular number 2021-050. Number 6, it states that PEZA will not be issuing official receipts. So even payment details will serve as proof of payment.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we now proceed to the next question. So the next question is, okay, please wait. So the next question is for, it's not stated, but the question is, if payment is via payment channels like 7-Eleven or Gcash, will there be an official receipt from PEZA?
No, PEZA will not be issuing ORs. You can
Okay.
present your confirmation receipt from the payment channels like 7-Eleven or Gcash. And then you should present it to the issuing unit of PEZA.
Okay po. Thank you, ma'am. Then for the next one, for PEZA as well as for the next question, is it possible to use one OP number on all payment channels? And then the next one, for check payment, what will be the account name and account number?
Okay, for number 2, is it possible to use one OP number on all payment channels? Our procedures is one OP is one transaction. So once na ginamit natin yung isang payment channels, it's intended to one OP lang. So we cannot, for security purposes, we cannot transfer the one payment channels to other payment channels for a specific OP number. So, yeah.
Okay,
But
thank
for
you
the
so
check
much.
payment, okay. But for the
Okay.
check payment, we're not accept the payment mga payment partners po natin, they're not accepting the check payment. So only cash payment lang po yung
Yes, for check payment, based on memorandum circular issued by PEZA 2021-059, payment through boxes on check payments are not accepted by payment channels. So there's an MC for that.
Okay, thank you so much po. And then for the next question, this is the fourth question po. Is it not possible to have two options for the payment method so that if we failed to pay in the first option, we can easily switch to another payment method and not to have request again for another order of payment? This is for PEZA again po.
Good afternoon.
for the system.
Hi sir, yes, good afternoon po. We can hear you.
Okay, for the if it's possible to have two options for the payment method, for now the system does not accommodate two separate attempts for the same order payment. So if the payment fails, you will have to request for another order payment. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir. And then as we move along, the next question is for MYEG, and then as well as the next one. So the question is, once proof of payment has been forwarded, what is the expected turnaround time for the confirmation receipt?
For number 5 questions, actually it's a real time po, no? Let's say we use the mobile wallet, no? It's a real time. Once you paid using the payment channels, you will receive immediately an email notification from the EPCS system. So like I said, the OR and the confirmation payment confirmation, it's equivalent to the OR na rin, no? So it's a real time po.
Okay, thank you so much po, sir. I would just like to revert back because the internet connection earlier was kind of choppy. So I would just like to ask that question again related to the issuance of the official receipt. So will there be an official receipt from PEZA if the payment made is via 7-Eleven or Gcash?
uh, regarding the regarding the payment by payment channels like 7-Eleven or Gcash.
Yes po.
There, no, PEZA will not, cannot, issuing official receipt per MC number 2021-050. But we advise the locators and all the clients that PEZA will not be issuing official receipts. The payment will be emailed as detailed with proof of payment.
Okay, ma'am, thank you so much for answering the question. So now we proceed for another question, which is for Mayeg. So the question is, why is it that once we click the payment details, we can't go back anymore, and we need to ask for another order of payment or OP?
Let's assume this transaction is already have a successful payment, so it will not you cannot just for protection or security we cannot pay another with the same transactions. That's why for this one you need to create another OP for different transactions, but for the same transactions you cannot do it on the same IP on the same OP.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for answering that question. And then for the next one, again, this is for Mayeg. So what if we have more than one item due for payment? So does that mean that the system total all the amount for payment?
Well, my understanding on this question, in one OP kasi, we can create multiple particulars no, na ina-allow ni PEZA. And then it will total the total amount and then plus the convenience fee. So that's the total amount na kailangan nilang bayaran for the particular OP.
All right, thank you so much, sir. And then for PEZA, the question is, can this platform be used as well when funding PEZA prepayments on EIPS, AEDS, and EZTS?
Yes, definitely. Lahat ng fees pwede, but for the advance or prepayments, magsasabit muna sa PEZA ng advance payment form to issue, for PEZA to issue order of payment.
All right, thank you so much po for answering. So for our next question, so quite still have a lot of questions from our locators in YouTube. So for our next question, so this is for Mayeg. So for example, we register one OP number and then we will pay through OTC Palawan Express. And then nagkaroon po daw ng error with Palawan. So pwede daw po ba ulit mag-register using the same OP number and then we'll pay to any other OTC payment center?
No, sir. You have to request another OP for 2 PEZA office. Just for security purposes, we don't need to create multiple payment channels for specific OP. So for that case po, dapat we have to request another OP for different payment channel po. Pag once na nagka-error po. Anyway, hindi naman po na-charge po sa members yung binayaran niya since hindi naman successful yung payment. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much po for clarifying and for answering the question. So for the next question, again, is for Mayeg. So if the whole payment transaction starts from the creation of OP, does it mean that we should still request for the assessment or payment reference from PEZA, such as the renewal on incentives?
Well, for number three, for number two, yes, nag-start po sa creation ng OP, no? But before the PESA admin creates an OP, so may request muna coming from the locators kung ano yung mga kailangan nilang i-renew or kung ano mga dues man yun. So then the assessment will be coming from the PESA admin. So yes.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. And then for the third question, this question is for PEZA and MYEG. So for any system interruption, or if in case there is no email notification that has been received, who should we contact? Is it through email, call, or are there any other mediums to reach to the e-payment collection system po?
We have an email for customer support, and then we have a number then, the landline and the mobile number. So normally kapag mga ganitong system interruption, like no email tayong nare-receive, no, it would be goes to MYEG, because we are the one integrating to the payment channels and then also the system itself. So sa amin po muna magagaling yung support, the first layer of support.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. And then again, for the next question is for PEZA and MYEG. So is it really necessary to generate a reference number for OTC payment, since they will not accept the payment without the printout of reference?
Yes, for OTC, it's a mandatory requirements, no, to generate a reference number, because in that reference number doon na naka-specified yung amount na babayaran natin. So it's very important na they have the reference number before sila pumunta doon sa once na nandoon sila sa OTC natin.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. And then for the next one, this is specifically for PEZA. The question is, so why do we use MYEG if we can pay to PEZA directly via bank?
In order to properly account and monitor all payments received by PEZA, there will be no direct payment or deposits to the bank. Or deposits to via bank, directly via bank.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. And then for the next question for MYEG, so can you illustrate using bank transfer option? And it is more appropriate for a corporate setup since corporation do not have any or do not have GrabPay account.
Yes, ma'am. For the bank transfer options, we have 4 banks right now. We have Union Bank, RCBC, and BPI, and also Maybank. And then for all of the banks are we have it's all the channels, the banks are available already in the PEZA website, so you can select that. But it's more on the real time also. It's not like an OTC na you have to go to the branch pa, no, sa physical location. But on the bank transfer, you can do the transaction using your computer or in the browser.
Okay, thank you so much again, sir. And then moving forward to our next question, this is for Paymaya. So the question is, please clarify, do we need to make company accounts for Paymaya or Gcash?
Again, to clarify, ma'am, there's no need to create company accounts for Paymaya because you can use any consumer account to pay for your PEZA transaction. So a consumer account will have a transaction limit of 100,000 a month. So if their PEZA transactions will exceed the transaction limit of 100,000 a month, then they can reach out to us and request for us to upgrade their account limit to up to 1 million a month.
All right, thank you so much, Mom Shallow. And now we proceed on the last set of our questions. And then for the question, this is for PEZA. So the question is that emailed proof of payment mentioned a while ago acceptable po sa BIR? Currently po kasi, mahigpit si BIR when it comes to ORs.
Per query sa BIR, that is acceptable when we inquire for the ORs to be issued. So, pwede naman siguro, pwede po for BIR.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And then for the next question, the question is for MYEG. So how many hours is the waiting time for PEZA to visibly see or can validate that the payments is there already made through MYEG?
Well, for that one, ma'am, is real time po tayo, no? As long na na-generate na yung payments, automatic na po siyang marireceive ng PEZA. Meron pong dashboard or meron pong system si PEZA na lahat ng transactions is real time, lahat ng mga payments na dumaan sa members portal will go immediately to the PEZA system. So real time po naman po siya. In the demo kanina, even the OTC, no, once na pumunta siya dun sa sa Palawan, so once na na-settle niya na yung payment doon, automatic nagko-convert na from pending to success payment na sa side ng PEZA. And then you will also receive an email notification na you already paid na.
Okay, thank you so much po. And then we move forward for the next questions. Those are for PEZA. So the first one is BIR requires to withhold on the convenience fees. So how do we process it? And then how to withhold tax on the convenience fee?
Yeah. Yes, convenience fees, which charge na convenience fees for using the platforms or the payment channel. It's not part of the payment sa PEZA. So, it's not, ayun, hindi mag-withhold ng convenience fee.
Hi, ma'am. Can you please repeat po your answer earlier? We cannot hear you well po when you answer the question. Thank you, ma'am.
Regarding BIR request to withhold the convenience fee, hindi. Because convenience fees, charge for using the platforms or the payment channels, but it's not part of the payment dun sa PEZA. Part of your payment sa PEZA.
Okay, thank you po. And then for the next question, again, is for PEZA. So will this also apply for visa filings? We are required to attach ORs, so the e-receipt will be sufficient proof of payment. And then if for check payment, will we still go to PEZA to pay for it? Mom Nits, hello. Were you able to hear the question? But yes, it's all right.
So, ito na ba? Will this also apply for visa filings? Yes.
Yes.
We are required to attach OR. So, yes. Hindi OR ito. Kung nagbayad siya visa sa confirmation. Kasi yung proof of payment will be attached as sufficient. Okay na.
Oh, kasi they're talking of they will be on back when they pay.
All right, thank you so much po for answering. We now proceed to the second to the last question. This goes for PEZA and MYEG. The question is, what will happen to the OP reference if we did not use it because we have decided to use cash payment to PEZA instead? Will it be automatically canceled?
Hello? For the OP numbers, unused OP numbers, it will be up to the unit who issued the OP. They have the option to revoke or just leave the OP unpaid.
Okay, sir. So how about for MYEG po? Will you have any additional answer or information for this question po?
Relative same lang po.
Okay, thank you so much. And then for our last question, this is for PEZA. Will there be an online payment guidelines to be provided?
Yes. We already issued a memorandum circular on this. This is MC number 2021-059 regarding the dated October 4, 2021 regarding PEZA electronic payment and collection system. And also MC number 2021-050 dated September 6, 2021. Subject is PEZA electronic payment and collection system through MYEG. I think there's a question na hindi nasagot. If check payment will still go to PEZA to pay? Yes. You can pay to PEZA regarding the check payment.
Okay, thank you so much for answering those questions that we have shared here in our virtual forum. So are there any more questions that you would want to ask to our speakers for this afternoon? Okay, so I think there is none, but there is one last question. So a question, this is from YouTube, I think. So please clarify on the withholding tax because we have been using MYEG already for a number of transactions. BIR will chase us on the withholding tax if this is not clarified. And I think this question is for PEZA, but MYEG team can also share their insights on this question.
Kasi PEZA, hindi siya liable. When the
Can you-
locators pay to MYEG,
Excuse me, we're having a discussion here. Is it regarding the convenience fee or sa part ng company yung pinawithhold nila? Kindly repeat the question, please.
Okay, so I will repeat the question po. Please clarify on the withholding tax because we have been using MYEG already for a number of transactions. So BIR will chase us on the withholding tax if this is not clarified. And yes po, this is about po for the convenience fee po.
Yes, as I mentioned kanina, hindi siya part ng payment means ng locator sa PEZA. It's the convenience fees for using the platforms or the payment channels ng MYEG. Is that right, MYEG? Sir Elmer?
Locators na yung amount for the convenience fee po ba is kasama sa BAR requirements po nila for the paano po ba yun, ma'am? Can you please repeat again the question?
As for time to consult BIR.
Hello, Ms. Karen, can you please repeat the questions for the last? Yeah.
The last one. Okay. So please wait po. Okay, so the question again that we've received just now po is, please clarify on the withholding tax because we have been using MYEG already for a number of transactions. BIR will chase us on the withholding tax if this is not clarified.
Okay, I think I'm not sure about the requirements of the BAR regarding the withholding tax because the tax the total amount, of course, it's included the convenience fee that collected by MYEG, but I don't know the specification of BAR regarding the withholding tax because the merchant primary merchant for here for the transaction is PEZA. So I don't know the rules of BAR in terms of the withholding tax, to be honest.
Hi everyone,
Maybe,
good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. To help lang po yung answer and to also agree with Miss Riza earlier. Yes, PEZA is out of the question in terms of the convenience fee. So for the convenience fee, it's with MYEG and BIR. So out na po yung PEZA and the PEZA locators for the whatever taxes for the convenience fees po.
Okay, thank you so much both for all your answers and especially for clarifying this specific question from one of our locators. So I would just also like to ask again if there's still any follow-up questions for our speakers for this afternoon so that we can still address these concerns to them. You may also opt to send your questions in YouTube, and then you may also send us your questions, those who are here with us via Zoom. Okay, so I think there are no follow-up questions in line with this. Hello? All right. So I think this ends now our open forum. So it was indeed a very fruitful discussion. So thank you so much for your raised questions and concerns. And of course, thank you very much to PEZA and of course to MYEG for acknowledging and answering raised questions and concerns of our locators and PEZA with such in-depth and comprehensive information. So for those who still have questions or follow-up questions, so you don't have to worry because we will collate all unanswered questions and your follow-ups, and we will send it to the respective personnel for appropriate response. And then the responses will also be available, as well as the copy of the presentations that was just used here earlier. Okay, so to access the materials presented here today, so you flash here on the screen is the link so you can get your own copy of the presentations that was used here earlier. Okay, so we have indeed learned a lot given with our time constraints because the time now is 2:48 p.m. And we hope that the concerns and questions that have been answered will encourage our locators to use and utilize our e-payment and collection system now that we are working and living in the new normal. Of course, we must grow and adapt to technological innovations such as these for the ease of doing business, lesser physical payment transactions in hopes of fighting the spread of the COVID-19 virus, easy consolidation of payments, and most importantly, to help achieve PEZA's goal of transforming the Philippines as an investment haven in Asia. Should you have more questions and clarifications, please don't hesitate to send us an email at dgnews@peza.gov.ph and at info@peza.gov.ph. Again, you may also have your own copies of the presentations that was flashed earlier here on the screen for the link of the presentations. Thank you very much. So this concludes PEZA-MYEG's Forum on Electronic Payment and Collection System for our ecozone locators. We wish to extend our sincerest appreciation and our best wishes for the good health and well-being of everyone who joined us today for this event. So again, as our country gradually opens for new and more investment opportunities and as we attain herd immunity, let us all take to heart and continue in being one with PEZA's investment campaign, Galing Pinas, which means made in the Philippines is the best and the Philippines is best to invest in. So have a great and safe Thursday to everyone. Thank you so much. And of course, advance Merry Christmas to you all. Mabuhay. Thank you.
Mabuhay. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, naiintindihan ba natin?